I'm back. Somehow I still get 6 thumbs up already. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. That's what I get for trying to see if anyone comes back in. I don't know how I got 6 likes though. Alright, whoever comes back in, or if you come through this, I had to restart the last one because I accidentally pressed buttons. I don't know what happened. And I'm kind of being stupid by trying to... Alright, this is the second person. Yeah, and at the same time that this was messing up, somebody tried to get by me, so I had to deal with that as well. Hello, Nathan. Thank you for coming in. It came up! Divine Tiffany. I just checked out your URL. It works. Yay. I know you're not in here yet. Hopefully you come back. Getting quiet for a moment because I'm trying to re-share this. See if anyone comes back in. I'm a little distracted now. I'm distracted from the corner of my eye. Something memories of the way we were. Had to restart. Now nobody's here. Who's here? Anybody else? Like how I got... there you go. I got... I checked it. It worked. I don't know what happened. I was trying to mess with, trying to do 10 things at one time. So I don't know. I lost the little audience that I had. So I'm trying to prop you up again. Okay, stay. Stay there. Good job. So, but I checked it. It worked. It went right to... I did hashtag hashtag... Yeah, whenever I say hashtag I am creator, the first thing that pops out of my mouth. And I didn't even mean to say hashtag. Oh yeah, I gotta charge my phone. But it worked. Congratulations. You've become... Well, now when someone goes, what's your YouTube channel? Like if you're talking to friends or random people, now you could just say, go to Divine Tiffany. Or say, or put, when you go to YouTube, type in YouTube / it just it just gets people to your channel easier. And like if you decide you want to make business cards and promote your YouTube channel in that way, you could put it on the business card as well. Hey, love to love you. I love how there's people in here, but it says 0 people. Hello again. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's a whole lot easier than when someone asks you, so what's your YouTube channel? How can I get to it? It's YouTube / what? YouTube /UB23C capital Z U H K. Too many letters and numbers to remember to tell people. What do you mean there's low battery? I'm charging it. Exactly. And like I said, now if you go to Social Blade and you type in your channel name, it should pop right up versus you having to copy and paste the whole channel link. Which is not a big deal, but like I think it's a whole lot simpler just to type in your channel name versus doing that. So, and most likely it should show up, since you're the only one with that URL. It should be the first. I mean, other channels will show up as well, but yours should be the first one to pop up. Because I know, once I did it, that was one of the first things I checked. I was like, okay, let me go to Social Blade and check it out. And now my channel is the first one that pops up. It's something kind of... It seems like a small thing, but like you sit there and go, cool. You're like, cool. Now I'm a little more important. I've become special. Before you were just a bunch of random letters and numbers lost in the galaxy of the internet. Are you still going low? That little hiccup completely distracted me. Kind of ruined my flow. At least I got a full hour of people on the first one. Although I find it weird that I think I started a new stream and I already had 6 likes on it. So I don't know if this is actually allowing me to continue from the last one, or if it's just, if it shows up as a brand new live stream. But if it is a new live stream, go to my last live stream, click it on the link in my description for Mr. Blaze Craze. Show him some love. He is, it's not in the description of this. I don't know. I have no idea. But if you find, I don't know if he has a custom URL. He might not, because he was just over 100 supporters. But Mr. Blaze Craze was my number 600 supporter. So as a thank you, I'm shouting him out. I was supposed to do it in my last vlog and I forgot. So I made sure to do it for the live stream. That's what I'm a little bit more disappointed about, is that if this is a completely different live stream, then I don't have the same thumbnail on this for it. Okay, this kind of stinks. My phone keeps telling me that it's low battery, which it is. I got the charger in, but because I'm live streaming, it's not going to want to charge like it's supposed to. Nice. Let them know I sent you as a thank you for the numbers. If you didn't leave a comment yet, let them know that I sent, Ayla Productions sent this over from her live stream as a thank you for number 600, for being her 600. We're here to now show you some love, some of that hashtag creator, I'm a creator love. That sounds a little weird, especially the way that I said it. So, I don't know if you've seen my vlog for tonight, because I put it up just before I put it up just a little while before I started the live stream. But, I showed you guys, I should have put the link, but I didn't. I'm doing good. Thank you for coming in, Brandon. I appreciate you. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you. I appreciate it. And I laugh every time I say that now, because I've been saying it quite a bit. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just a little bored right now, and a little distracted. Nah, nah, nah. I wish I had a better camera that I could flip it around, and you can see the clear sky right now with the stars out. What am I doing? I'm sitting. I'm distracted. That the interruption in my video just like completely like got me off my flow. I'm like, I want to connect the streams. So like I'm trying to get my focus back. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, it's all your fault. No, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna blame my brother. Maybe not, because that joke doesn't really work unless you know my brother. No, that was my fault, because I could have left it alone. It's like, no, but I want to see. I want to check it. I want to look. I want to check it. I want to check it. And then I lost connection. I'm like, no, what? No, what happened? No. And I tried to restart it and reconnect it, and it wouldn't let me. So I had to just start up with a new live stream. I know I got a low battery. Stop telling me. Anyway, and I was only able to tweet out. I only tweeted that I restarted this live stream. So, so anyone that comes in and sees this one and didn't watch the first part of this, go check out Mr. Blaze Craze channel. Tell him Ayla Productions sent you over as a thank you for being my number 600 supporter. Go show him some love. Let's see if we can get his numbers up, his supporter number up. Hello, Remy Moore. How are you? How are you on this lovely evening? And I'm a little energetic because I am trying to keep myself a little distracted from my other thoughts. So, yep, this is actually a restart because the original live stream got disrupted. Because I wasn't just trying to do a live stream, I was also trying to send people over to another creator's channel as a thank you for being my number 600. Mr. Blazes Craze was my number 600 supporter. So if you don't go directly to his channel, or you can't get directly to his channel, go to my last live stream and click the link in the description. I was in a rush to get the live stream back up, so I didn't put it in this description, and I don't know how to do that while I'm live streaming from my phone and stuff. So I want to do it. I wish I can edit while I'm on this. I don't know how to do that. Oh, these are for filters. Okay. Let's see. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm playing with the filters on this. Let's see what else they got. Yeah, because the World Cup is starting, right? Or it has started already. So that's why they get these up. Should I leave this one? Ew, bubbles! I wonder if I touch the screen. I'm afraid to touch the screen. It'd be cool if you could, like, pop the bubbles and be interactive. Blue. Oh, I was gonna make a I'm so blue thing, but it changes colors. Doosh, 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 doosh. You trippy. Do not adjust the color of your screen. And hopefully you're not on any kind of psychedelics, because this would be really trippy. It still is really trippy. That's cool, because this one actually, I guess it actually does slow down the screen to make it more trippy. Ready? Hi, everybody. Imagine if someone was actually high and came into this. They'd probably be freaking out. Like, oh my god, what happened? Oh my god, that's so trippy. Let's see if I do it closer to the screen. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, they got a couple of funny, good ones. Ready? You ready for this? We'll do it dull. We'll do it spooky. We'll do whatever this is. Ew! Look into my eye. Okay, who watches SpongeBob? If you know the episode where they're selling chocolate, and Patrick looks at the guy and goes, I love you. Alright, you ready to get even more brighter? Ooh. Wow. Okay, ready? I didn't do anything. I actually shut the light off in the I actually shut the light off in here. You can't even tell. Okay. Put it like that again. Now you can tell. Alright, now that we can make this a little more interactive, which one should I put it on for a little while? Soccer theme. I'm guessing this is supposed to be flags, bubbles, changing lights, the trippiness, or go back to normal. I have to do that one too. Or that one. Or that one. Nah. I look like I'm bald. I literally look like I'm bald. I don't think I could do both. It has to be one or the other. So it looks like I got at least 4 people in here. We need 3 people to vote on the same one. or majority rinse, trippy balls. Trippy balls. So the bubbles. Oh, that's cool. Ready? I'm going to shake the screen. Hello, Cook with Isha. How goes it? Ready? I'm going to shake the screen. Watch the bubbles. They actually move while I move the camera. That's cool. It would be cooler if you could actually, like, touch them. No mosquito, go away. Who's following me? Let's see. Just checking to see if I have any messages. It's kind of distracting. It's funny, but it's kind of distracting. Let's see if I could do it so it actually looks like I blew it. Ready? That worked. Alright, ready? Make a wish. Mosquito, go away. It's because I got the lights on. Alright, I'm going to do what I don't want to do. Put the AC on just to keep the mosquitoes away. It's the only thing that's going to work. So, those are some bright lights. That car's got some bright lights. I just cursed it, and sorry. Those are some bright lights. Excessively bright. Go away! Not you guys, the mosquito. I like you guys, you don't have to go away. The mosquito, on the other hand, I don't mind if he's in the car, just don't come near my face. It's one thing, bugs try to get you, but why do they have to go to your face? It's like they try to look us in the eye before they bite us. Like, hey, you big person. Listen, I'm gonna bite you right now, okay? I'm getting distracted. Hold on. So, in case you didn't see my video yet from today, there's going to be an upcoming art project I'm debating if I want to do it as a live stream or if I want to do it as a regular video. It might be, I've done one kind of artsy sketch live stream. The only thing that'll make it a little difficult if I do it as a live stream is keeping my phone charged the whole time that I do it. And I gotta find I need to find a mount for my cell phone that I can connect to a tripod, a good enough, decent tripod. And the only issue is if I do it as a live stream, I most likely won't be interacting as much because I'll be distracted with my painting. And so, although, if I could set it up right, maybe I can try to have the live stream on the TV and on my TV and, you know, record with things so I can see what you're doing you guys are doing in the chat. Cool. So maybe if I can, there's a couple of paints I have to get. I gotta because I'm running out of a couple of colors that I need. I work primarily with acrylics because I don't want to deal with the I want easy cleanup basically. I don't want to clean with any turpentine or chemicals because of the oil paints, so I tend to work with acrylics because I could easily wash it off. Yeah. But my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law gave me an idea for a shirt that she believes that there may be an audience that would, or people that would buy it. And I have the image. I just gotta come up with a phrase or something that represents what the shirt is meant to be. And I'm stopping because I'm thinking of it again. So last night, after I finished last night's live stream, as soon as I went to go lie down, the idea for this painting popped up in my head. And I would have went to the store today to get the paints, but because I didn't get any sleep, all I wanted to do was go home. I have the painting in my head. I could barely sleep because after the live stream last night and first getting the 600, and then that idea popped in my head, and I'm like, I gotta get the paints, and I started thinking of everything that I want for, some of you have heard me say it a bunch of times already. I want to get a small team of. Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, that's cool. I'm actually. Can you tell what I'm doing? If you're on your phone, you should see if it'll do it for you too. That's funny. Look, ready? Can I poke him? You're being poked again. Okay, I got distracted. Sorry. But if you watched my new vlog, there's a part in the vlog where you can hear how tired I am because I wasn't able to sleep because my mind was racing in racing in a good way. The other day it was kind of racing because of the issues going on at home and, you know, the uncertainty of things in my life. But last night I couldn't sleep because my mind was racing over the potential of everything with Ayla Productions and AylaProductions.com. I'm like, I need to get the business side of AylaProductions.com cleaned up and ready because, you know, and just seeing how everybody's channels are growing and everything. I'm like, you know, I had a moment last night after my live stream where I kept going. So it's gonna explode. Something's, you know, it's gonna explode in a great way, and I need to be prepared for it. You know, and I'm like, okay, get out of my way. They're just kind of like collecting. Let me see. Nope. Nope. I was trying to see if I actually blowed at it, if it would actually do something. But I really like, that's one thing I'm really praying for. I need to find someone that I can reach out to that, and I wish I had someone local that I can actually meet with, because I work better when I'm physically working with somebody versus just doing it through email and whatever. I'm stopping because my mind is there again. And you know, I said this at the end of my video yesterday. I'm just having fun with the bubbles. If you know anything about business, if you want to help me research stuff about Shopify and dropship, which ones are the best to use for t-shirts, and see, in some of it I don't even know exactly what I have to look for. I have a vague idea of what I need to look for, but I don't know, you know, I can't articulate exactly what I feel like I need done. That's the other issue. Okay, as much as I like this, it is getting distracting. So, let's see. Nah. That one should be fun. Nah, I don't know. I'll go back to the original. It's all good. I gotta reach out to one of my cousins again and see if we can sit down and like brainstorm and see what she's willing and able to do. Cause I want to trademark my brand. I want to. Let me ask some. You know, I know there's only a couple people in here. Let me ask you. this is what I have so far, right? I have Ayla Productions is on Shopify. Through Shopify, I use Printful to upload and put my designs on the shirts that they have in stock. At the moment they're my only dropship company that I have associated with my Shopify store, which is fine. The only issue that I have is that Printful prices, like, even if I sold a shirt, if I want to keep my t-shirts and if I want to keep my shirts somewhat affordable for others to buy, meaning selling them for no more than $25 or $30, depending on the style of shirt, my profit's less than, Printful is getting more of the profit than I am. So from there, like, I need someone to help me to understand how to really utilize Shopify, and make sure that I have, like, my return policies and my terms of service exactly the way they need to be. Again, I want to trademark my my brand, because I don't just want it to be this t-shirts. Once everything starts to grow, I want to branch out into other avenues. Another thing that I'm interested in doing is finding a way, I could do this through Printful too, but I don't like their setup to do art prints, because I want to do prints of my artwork, canvas prints of my artwork, but I don't fully like the way Printful has their setup for their prints. And I believe, I could be 100% wrong, but I believe if I stay with Printful, then I can use Printful as the contact. So if anyone has issues with their shirt, they want to return, they want whatever, they contact Printful for all the shipment and, the t-shirt stuff itself. The only thing I have to do is upload my design, put it on the shirt, getting on the site, and make sure my site works and looks the way that I want it to look and work. If I go through Printful and I go through multiple dropship companies for different items, or even for shirts, like if I wanted to just have my tank tops be done through Printful and wanted my t-shirts be done through another associated dropship, then I think when it comes to, like, doing returns or questions, then it gets redirected back to me, which in some respects I don't want that. I don't want to have to be the one to deal with that, because I don't know enough about it to be able to do that, and because I want to focus on the creating. I want to be focused on making sure the website itself is functional and presentable, and work on my designs and work on everything else that I'm trying to work on. I want to work with the logistics, but I want it to be as simple as I can make it. I want it to work, and I don't want it to be too complicated either. And like I said, like I believe I could probably be able to find drop ship to do prints through Shopify as well, and still put them on aylaproductions.com. But then I don't know how that will affect, return policies for, what would I have to put on my website as far as contact information, email, whether it's email, phone number, address. Because right now everything is directed to Printful's address and phone number, but it shows my logo. When you get the receipt for one of my shirts, it will say Ayla Productions, but it will have Printful's contact information. Hello, how are you? Thank you for coming in, Magnet. I appreciate you coming in. If you haven't already, hit that like button, push that support button, and that notification button, and all those other buttons. And I appreciate you. And if you haven't already, those of you who just came in, I had another live stream going where I was shouting out my 600th supporter, Mr. Blazes Craze. If you can find his channel or go into the other one, go to that description, send him some love. I am good, thank you very much. I appreciate you asking. But yeah, see, it's some of that stuff that I was saying that I need to figure out. When I read stuff, I don't always comprehend it the right way, or I get nervous about changing things or doing something the wrong way, so I don't do it, or I back off, or I procrastinate and I wait for another day to do it, and a lot of times I don't end up going back to it. And but yeah, I just need somebody to help me. That's all. Long story short, long explanation short. I just need somebody to help me and guide me through it, or if they understand it better than me, to, take that on. Yeah, my mind's thinking and I'm watching a car drive up, so that's why I'm getting quiet. Can you see the wheels turning in my head? Too bad they didn't have that as a filter. Showing the gears turning. What time is it? 1 o'clock? Wow, fast. I wasn't even paying attention. I tried to look that up earlier, and I couldn't keep my attention span long enough on videos that were trying to explain it. And because I hadn't gone to sleep yet either, I didn't have the brain capacity to read and comprehend. I guess you can do it by yourself as well, but yeah, I think it would probably be a smarter thing to talk to a lawyer. Apparently it's not that hard of a process to do. I gotta start moving around, so it's just a matter of having probably the funds to do it as well. But I would really like to, because I've had a couple people ask me that, did you get it trademarked? Did you get it copyrighted? I'm like, But I've heard, one of the videos I did watch briefly mentioned that if you're actively using whatever your logo or name you're trying to use is, then that technically you don't have to get it trademarked. It can still be considered your property, especially if you've been actively using it. Because they said even if you trademark a name or logo, if you're not actively using it, then it's kind of up for grabs one way or another. You know, it's still kind of up for grabs. Good, thank you, Miss Solid. What is it? Nate? Solid Nate? Oh, wait, where am I going? Right here. Going this way. I appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. Alright, hold on a second, because we got the other security company on site. Just gonna wait for them to pull off or do whatever they're gonna do. Alright, hold on a minute, people. How's it going?
Good.
What's up?
Not much. Where's the other guy?
Well, I start the week now, so he only works the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, I work Sunday to Thursday. He does Friday and Saturday. Yeah, so.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Have a good night.
You have a good one. Alright, I'm back. Trying to get the chat up. Where's the chat? Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm back. So, I kind of forgot what we were talking about, but it's all good. I know I was talking about trademarks and all that stuff. But yeah. I don't love my job. It pays the bills. And I prefer to be, be on my own and less interaction with people, the better. As far as like physical interaction with people. And here's the benefits of what I have this job, other than me being able to do stuff like this, is that when I am in a bad mind space, if I am feeling depressed, if I am in an anxiety-ridden state, if I got a lot going on, I can come to work. I'm by myself. I have very little interaction with anybody, and I can cry my whole shift. I can go through all my emotions through my whole shift, and I can work on things. Versus if I had a regular 9 to 5 where I was actually interacting with people, no matter what I had going on at home, when I got to work, I would have to suck it up and deal with my day. The other upside to, and again, one of the biggest things that I have with this job so far is I do have a lot of downtime. Mm-hmm. So I do things like this to keep me busy, to keep me distracted in between my rounds. I've done artwork. I've utilized the downtime at my job more so in the last couple of years than I've had the whole time that I've worked here, which I kick myself in the butt all the time about, because if I was utilizing my time 10 years ago, I'd probably be in a lot better situation than I am right now. I'm not in a bad situation in the sense that I've had, for the most part, I've had a couple of hiccups here and there, but for the most part, I've had a consistent income, consistent work hours, consistent schedule. I've been able to pay my bills. As far as credit cards are concerned, I haven't been able to pay them off, but I haven't been late on them, and I've managed to make extra payments here and there every once in a while. Of course, something comes up and I have to use what I've paid off and have to start all over again, which is what it is. But I'm able to, I've always been able to manage and at the very least keep afloat. But I am at the point in my life where I don't want to just keep afloat. I don't want to just keep working to pay bills. I don't want to just, Yeah, or if you're on Instagram, you can do like mini Instagram stories. And if you save them, you compile them together to make a full-on stream. Right? There's a maintenance guy that works here, right? That at least once a day, he's either taking photos, or he takes little video clips of the wildlife on site, because he can actually get a little closer to them, because they recognize him and they see him. Like, he's got beautiful video and pictures of a couple of swans that we have in a pond in the middle of the property. He's got some amazing pictures of the male and female swan with the baby chicks. If I can, I'll ask him for his permission to share them in one of my vlogs. And I'll definitely be giving him credit for them. But he's gotten some amazing photos that I'm extremely jealous about, because I feel like I kind of encouraged him to start taking photos around the property. Because when I got my first smartphone, I started taking pictures of the sunrises and the sunsets around the property, and I would show them to him. Then he started doing it with his phone, and then he went out and bought a camera, and he got this amazing close-up shot of the moon, and I'm like, I hate you. I got you started, and you're getting better pictures than I am, mother fluffer. And even now, we got coyotes on the property, and he's gotten like professional looking pictures with his cell phone, or like with the coyotes, he's managed to get like a good 20 feet away from like the coyotes and the female coyote and her cubs. And the swans, the adult male and female have been here for years, and the maintenance crew have always been the ones to feed them, so they can go right up to the swans with no problem. So like, you know, you can feed the swan, you know, the swans will eat out of their hands. So he can get really nice pictures of the swans and the other animals, you know. He's gotten beautiful pictures. There's a couple of hawks that fly around. He's managed to get a couple of decent photos of them. Before the weather got good here, he got some beautiful pictures of a snow owl that was flying around. Yeah, the reason why I'm sure he won't mind, but I know on Facebook, majority of what he posts, he has the share button disabled, so you can only like and comment. But if I could save any of the photos or whatever to if I can save any of his stuff to my phone, you know, I'll ask him if I can showcase some of it. I could screenshot too, but still, like, I definitely gonna ask him. Cause, like I said, you know, a lot of the pictures get me jealous that he can get these beautiful pictures, and I feel like I'm the one that got him started taking the pictures. I'm like, I should get some credit for this stuff. That's weird. I know it's just a leaf, right? And I don't know if I'm gonna get this on camera or not. But so I'm looking at this tree, and I don't think it's gonna clear up enough. I'm sorry for the flashing, but right in the center of the screen right now, it looks like an animal there, but I think it's just a leaf. But it literally looks like something staring at me. Spooky. Alright, enough of that. I don't want to blind you people. What was that? Ooh, I didn't know I could do that. Cool. Security at a thoroughbred racetrack. And hello, randomly Raina. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. And for those of you who have just come in, this is kind of a part 2 to my stream tonight, because I accidentally got disconnected. It's all Divine Tiffany's fault. Shh, I didn't say that out loud. Um, it's not her fault. I'm just joking. Um, the original live stream before this one, I was shouting out a hashtag I'm a creator community member who ended up being my 600th supporter. His channel name is Mr. Blazes Craze. If you can look up that channel or go to the link in the other live stream, go to his channel, support him, leave a comment that you're supporting him and saying thank you for A Love Productions 600th. I haven't personally kicked people out, but I know plenty of people that have gotten kicked out of the racetrack. A lot of people have been banned. A lot of people have been kicked out for one reason or another. If you're talking about like during the actual races, that I don't know. Although we used to have this young kid working security with us. We dubbed him Super Cop because he thought he was an actual like real officer. He thought he was like Rambo or something, RoboCop or something. And we had to constantly remind him of what to do and what not to do, in the sense like you can't go off property, you can't touch anybody, you can't go on the track, you can't, don't get involved with the officials, don't get involved in certain things that arise. And he thought he could do whatever he thought he could do whatever he wanted, basically, because we would have to tell him more than once. I'll tell you what. I was gonna tell you about. Let me tell you about the one that almost got him fired. Okay, we had a big event going on here, and we had live racing going on, and he's doing foot patrol or whatever, and I think a horse went down on the track. Or we had a loose horse, or I forget the exact thing, but there was whether the horse got loose or got injured, he was still on the track. The officials, the vets, they all ran out to the track to check the horse and see what they needed to do for the horse. And this kid runs out on the track with everybody else. Security, we as security have no reason whatsoever to be on the track with the officials, unless we were asked to go do that, unless we were trying to get a patron, a fan or a patron off the track. We have absolute no reason to be physically on the track, especially if there's a horse down. That's not what we're there for. We're not there to work with the horses or deal with the horses. The only interaction or responsibility we have as far as the horses are concerned is to sign the horses in with their owners and sign them back out, and to make sure that when they bring the horses here, that they have the proper paperwork for their horses. And then otherwise, if we see a loose horse, we report the loose horse, but we don't catch the horses. We have no responsibility as far as physically touching the horses. We're here to observe and report. That's it. And he decided to go run on the track, and unfortunately, I think they were going to put the horse down, and the guy is sitting there with a cell phone in his hand. I don't think he was recording anything, but he had it in his hand, and they all looked at the officials. Not only did the officials and the vet look at him like, "Why are you out here? What are you doing?" The CEO of the track and the head of maintenance and another big official all saw him from the grandstand on the track with everybody else, and went before the kid could even get back to the security office. It got to my bosses. I got a call. Why is the kid on the track? Get him to the office. I called him to the office. I get another call and warning the kid that if he does anything like that again, he can look for another job. He should have. That wasn't the only incident that this kid has done while he was working here, but like that was like, that was added to his file, and that was one of those things where like this should have been the last straw. This should have been the thing that was like, we're transferring you. You can't be, you're not working out here. I mean, eventually he ended up getting himself, putting in for a transfer himself. But while he was here, then there was this other incident with the same kid where we have a Target and a supermarket across the street from the stable area. And again, the kid's doing his foot patrol. I don't know where he is because I'm in the security office, but he's out doing his patrol. I'm in the office with another officer, and we hear, we always, during the day, people walking by constantly, so you hear them yelling and being loud and obnoxious sometimes, and we hear someone going, "Stop him! Stop him!" I vaguely look up. I'm not fully paying attention because anything outside the stable area is really not our responsibility, and we can actually get in trouble if we go off-site to deal with a different security issue. And across the street, where the store, the sidewalk across the street from us is not our property. It's not where we're supposed to be. So again, I'm in the office with the other officer, and this kid, all of a sudden, we hear someone running. We hear his keys jingling, and this kid comes flying across past the security office. Me and the other kid look out and go, "Is there a loose horse?" And we just stand here about it, because if we have a loose horse, we have to shut the gates so he doesn't get out into traffic. The horse doesn't get out to traffic or whatever. So we think there's a loose horse or something. We get out and we're looking around all confused. We see him fly out the gate across the street and tackle some guy on the sidewalk across the street. Because after the fact, we found out that the guy stole a bag or something from Target, and there was a security guard or a police officer trying to, chase him down and catch him. The police officers, obviously thanked the kid, but, because I knew I had to report it, I'm like, dude, you're just going to give me a reason, you're going to give us, we're going to be liable for you running across the street and tackling some random guy. Well, because it's one thing he was off duty and did that, but he was on duty on our property, ran across the street to the other property to tackle the guy. If the guy that he tackled wanted to, he could sue the track and the security company for physically touching him. Because our job description is observe and report. And the kid was like, looking at us like what? I did something good. Yeah, okay, on one side you did something good. You helped out an officer. On the other hand, you are on duty. You are on duty. You're working for the security company, for our client, which could, could have, in yeah. So I'm losing my train of thought. Luckily, as far as that was concerned, we asked, he went back to the police officers and asked what they put in the report or whatever, and they said that they wouldn't mention him by name or whatever to kind of, divert the attention back from the security company or whatever, and even my boss at the time, true, but because, well, see, the bigger issue is that we had recently had a meeting about not physically touching people and knowing what our boundaries were and all that. So, like, to have him do that, like days after we had this meeting, in my head, I'm sitting there going, why? You were told, because we did have an issue where an officer had put their hands on someone because of a physical altercation that was going on, and he went to try to go break it up, and that officer almost got fired for physically touching the other person because it's not in our job description, and that's not what the client wants. They don't want us to physically put our hands on people. We're supposed to observe and report. I mean, unless there's imminent danger to us or people around us, so be it. But, yeah. So, I mean, like I said, because of the liability, and if, they can possibly, the person that you touch or whatever could possibly sue or whatever, as much as, our human instinct is to jump in and help or whatever, again, if the person's off duty, then he can technically do whatever he wants. When he's on duty, you have to, abide by what the rules are supposed to be. Because, I mean, I've heard of other stories, too, of security guards, going above and beyond to help someone or save someone or whatever, and then they end up getting fired because that wasn't their duty. Because no matter how much your natural instinct is. But yeah, enough about that guy. Enough about that. Because I'm losing my train of thought now. I kind of want to go in a different direction because I feel like I'm complaining now. Or maybe not complaining, but... Doo-doo-doo. 1:30. Well, this night's going by fairly quickly. I'm quiet for the moment because my mind is actually kind of blank. It's not necessarily blank. It's just like whatever thoughts are there, kind of just swirling around, and one hasn't caught on. I haven't caught one yet. The wheel of thoughts are spinning, and I'm just kind of getting hypnotized. And yeah. No new shirt design yet, but thank you. I appreciate that, storyteller. Once upon a time. New shirt design is in the works here. I just have to get and it's gonna be paint to shirt design, meaning it's gonna start out as a painting and I'm gonna convert it into a t-shirt design. I'm not gonna say what it is just yet. I'll say this much about it. It's kind of a mix between pride and unity in where you come from, in where you are. I know that's very vague because that can mean a whole lot of things, and the concept sounds really cool, but it's going to be somewhat it's going to be really specific to I don't want to give it away because I want it to be a surprise. I want people to see and go, wow, nice. And I know there's gonna be a group, there's gonna be if the right people see it, I believe this shirt may actually sell. Because it came from, the idea of it came by suggestion from my sister-in-law of a particular, because of one of my other shirts, she said, I would love to see a shirt like that, but representing, something specific. Wow. That's crazy. My head's a little hazy right now. Give me a minute. I need to drink something. Let me put you down here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully, it may not get designed until next weekend, but you'll definitely know when it's out because I'll be promoting it like crazy. And thank you for coming in. You have a blessed night. Alright, I think I am actually going to end this now as well. I want to get to watching a couple of videos, and I'm debating if whether or not I'm going to go get a snack or not. But I want to thank everybody for coming in, and thank you for coming back to the second live stream, and supporting this one as well. I appreciate it. Appreciate you all. I thank you, especially Ghostly and Tiffany, for both coming in and hanging out with me almost every night. Alrighty. Tell her I said have a good night, have a blessed night, and thank you for watching. As always, like, love, share, and inspire. Don't forget, love is everything, and I will see you in the next video or vlog. And don't forget, go to the other live stream to go find the link for Mr. Blaze Craze. Tell him I sent you. Send him some love, send him some support. Let him know that you're coming over to thank him for helping me to get to 600 and returning the favor. We're over there helping him to grow as well. Again, till next time, like, love, share, and inspire. Have a good one. Much love all. Peace.